It was the hour when the shadow sleeps and a silence walks on air. The sky wore a cloud of deepest black when a police found a suspicious dead body of a 7-year-old girl, Anna Bachmeier. In a house of a rigid family environment, a fearless girl was born, named Marianne Bachmeier. But who knows that this fearless, bold girl had to struggle till her last breath. She lost her mother at a very early age. His father had a very strict behavior towards her, which leads to that she left her home in her teens for a man who she loved the most. As a teen, she was broke and wanted love when a God gifted her a baby girl named Anna Bachmeier. With Anna's birth, Mariana's world was filled with joy and meaning, which she wanted to find throughout her life. As her past had a very deep impact in her life, she decided to take a role of a single mother and not to marry Anna's dad. Time passed and a God shaped a girl into a woman strong enough to destroy a devil. A devil who was a repetitive child sex offender who molested several girls in 1970. Many doctors and psychiatrists decided to help him by giving a hormonal drugs which would reduce the testosterone and suppress his sexual urge. But the devil later disagreed with the doctor's decision, showing the side effects of the drugs he consumed. It seemed funny, but the court saw the helpless man under the mask of devil and decided to leave him by saying low risk and with a condition to regularly report to the therapist. As the devil walked out of the prison, he feels the freedom. But wait, something was missing, and that was devil's wings. He went to the doctor and began taking the testosterone hormones tablets to reverse the energy which he lost due to the older one's side effect. He and his fiancée, who was a sex worker, decided to move to a city where a single mother was having a happy life with her daughter. They don't live in the exact same building or the neighborhood, but close enough that their path could cross, and tragically they did. Slowly, the devil became familiar with the neighborhoods, and when they asked his name, he said Klaus Grabowski. Having experience of manipulating several girls, he brings his cats to the place where the children plays. His cats make every child fall in love with him, including the one who later being killed. On May 5, 1980, Anna decided to stay to the home and not go to the school, where Mariana, just like every mom did, she had an argument with her. But since Mariana was occupied, she decided to leave Anna alone in the home. As with every child, a spark of mischief led to her innocent mind. She ran outside her home and was walking on the streets when the devil chased. Suddenly, a dark shadow followed on the girl's face, where a man manipulated her by showing his cat's face. The innocent girl decided to spend time with the cats and walked along with the shadow, which leads to her death. It was 7 hours that the girl was still playing, but everything changed when a man had a troubling thought in her mind. It was after that 7 hour when Mariana came and encountered that her soul was not in her home. She immediately called the police. The police searched the nearby area where the eyewitness saw the girl with a man or a devil. Without wasting any time, the police went to his doors where a man opened the door with the name Klaus Grabowski. Anna's soul was pure like river. The man told the police that he threw her near the Travi River. The police arrested him, but he was confident because he thought that he would be sent to the place where he knew how to escape. What about the one who loved her most? She cried and lost her faith. The loneliness again made her cry, but she had to wake up so that she could fight. The trial began. Everything became clear as the court proceeded, but one thing was still unclear, that how and why he killed. Grabowski tells the story in a trembling voice where he saw a girl alone walking on the streets. He was quiet and was familiar with the girl, so he decided to take her to his home where she can play with his cats because she was alone. Within a moment or so, he realized that if the girl told people that she was with him, the police would arrest him because of his sexual problem and would send him to the place where he was in 1970. By covering his fault, the lawyer continued that it was all because of his panic. It was just a mistake. The mother began to cry after hearing about the cruel event. She heard it with her ears but felt it with her heart. She closed her eyes when found Anna, who told her story, which was later being told by the man in the court. I couldn't scream. The clothes pressured hard against my lips. The world blurred and the air felt heavier than before, like a thunder trapped in a cage. I don't understand, only that I was small, and the fear was huge. In that moment, I was still, not because I wanted to be mom, but because the terror froze me from the inside out. The court gave a chance to Grabowski and said to bring a strong proof until the next hearing. All the newspaper claimed that might be, just might be, Grabowski will be left over because of his mental condition. But Anna claimed another thing, that what if he tried to kill some another soul? That what if he killed her after the prison? She felt selfless, and in a second hearing, she asked the court for a gun because she was not feeling safe in her own house. The court agreed and handed her 22 caliber pistol, and the hearing started, where the police showed the judge a cardboard where the body was placed. Looked very much similar from the one which Grabowski have in his home. The eyewitness also said she saw Grabowski talking to Anna that day. Third, the tide, which was used to stagger girl's face, looked very much similar with her fiance's clothing. After having all the elevations proving this thing that Grabowski was the real killer, the court gave him again a chance to prove that Grabowski was innocent. By the time Mariana understood this thing, that the newspaper was right, and she get frustrated because of the court's delay. Therefore, on the third trial, she bring that 22 caliber pistol in her pocket. It was in 1980s. There was no strict checking of the people who entered into the courtroom. The procedure started, and at the lunch break, a historical event captured. She fired 7 shots, 6 stuck with him. She surrendered quickly. After that, she sent to the jail for 3 years.